What's up all my fine girls? No Pimple is Whit here again with another video. So I am back today and we have an exciting video. You guys, Juvia's Place just dropped their newest palette, the Culture 2 palette. So this is the Culture palette that came out last year, and we got a second palette. Not only that, you guys, this is the first palette, the first eyeshadow palette of 2023 that Juvia's Place has dropped. By the way, if you guys hear noise in the background, it is storming outside. It's a thunderstorm going on, okay? But I got to film this video today, so bear with me. But anyways, you guys, so Juvia's Place has not dropped a palette all year long, which kind of makes sense. You know, eyeshadow palettes is no longer the trend. People aren't doing crazy bold colors like that anymore, so I get it. But and also I'm not too mad at it because shoot, save my pockets. Not only is this the first palette of the year, you guys, this is the first palette of 2023 that I have bought with my own money. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this because I've been talking too much. You guys, this is the inside. So one thing I noticed off the bat was that this palette is definitely more green heavy. Like, let me hold up the Culture palette in comparison to this. So I have the Culture palette on this side and the Culture 2 on this side. So do y'all see the difference here? This palette was definitely giving more rainbow-esque, like, you know, they kind of just stuck with the theme going down the rows of the different like shades of like purple, blues, greens, you know, shades. While this palette, it's still giving rainbow, but not fully. It's definitely more green heavy. You have like, honestly, it kind of gets a little random on this side. But for this look today that I want to create, I definitely want to focus on the greens. I have a look in mind. Speaking of look in mind, you guys, hold on, let me prime my eyes real quick. So I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution eyeshadow base. You guys, so today, let me go look at the views that were on my Culture palette because that video did pretty well. Like, you know, and that was probably one of the best looks that I created. And you guys, that video is sitting at 10K. That's crazy. I think that's probably one of my highest viewed eyeshadow, like, makeup videos. I feel like for me, like, my hauls were definitely, like, you know, bringing in more views, but that look, people loved it, and I'm happy about it. But anyway, so let me go ahead and prime my eyes, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into this look today, you guys. Hopefully I can do something just as great as that video, because I don't even know if I can outdo myself. Like, I really love that look. All right, you guys, so the eyes have been primed. So I'm excited to get into this look. So first things first, I'm gonna need like 3 of these particular brushes. And I think I have 3 of them actually. All right, for this look, I'm definitely gonna have to use brushes like this. So these 2 right here are the Morphe M433. And then I also have the MAC 217. So these are perfect for grabbing matte shades and placing them on. Like if you want to get like really good pigment out of your matte shades, you definitely want to get brushes like these. So what I had in mind to do is I wanted to do like variations of green in my crease. So I'm thinking of going in with this shade first in like the inner part of my crease, and then fading it into this shade right here. This shade, and then we're gonna go in with this dark green. So it's gonna be like boom, boom, boom. So I wanna see how that looks, and then we're gonna play around with some shimmers. So starting off with, I'm gonna take this MAC 217 brush, and I'm gonna go to the shade called Festive. We're gonna go into this shade first. And just place this on the inner part of the eye. Oh my gosh, I have not done like a bold look like this in so long, you guys. Like 2023, like this year, like when it came to my channel, like I was not trying to have my channel go like this. Like I feel like I have not been posting as much. And honestly, I just feel like with me being, I started off my channel as a beauty channel, like the beauty world is just no longer what it is. Like, and it's not even like, you know, like people aren't watching. Like I also feel like I'm just not really into it, you know? Like I feel like I've collected all the makeup that I want to collect, and you know, I don't know. So it's like I've been trying to figure out what I want to do as far as posting wise, but honestly this is really exciting to have this palette because I have not really been playing in makeup. But what I do want to do, you guys, let me know if you guys want to see this. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway, but you know, let me know if you guys are going to watch it. I have been wanting to do like another like ranking my Juvia's Place palettes, because I think the last one I did was 2021. I think that was the last one that I did. And also I've been wanting to do like an eyeshadow palette collection, like an update, because the last one I also did was in 2021. So, and I feel like I've gained a good amount of stuff like within, you know, the last time that I posted these videos. But anyways, okay, so that's this shade placed on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm gonna go ahead and start like just kind of like blending this. Like just blending out the crease area. Because this shade that I put here, you're not really gonna see it because once I cut the crease, you're not gonna really be seeing that shade. So I kind of want to just make sure that this is well blended. And honestly, I didn't think this was gonna be like this dark, which I like. So definitely has pigment. So now taking this Morphe M433, I am going to go into the shade called, I actually cannot pronounce that. Wait, hold on, wait. Oh no, I guess I can. Serengeti. That's a place in Africa. I think that's like where like you see like, cause I watched a lot of like lion documentaries, and like I know a lot of like those animals like live in the Serengeti, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and just place the shade right here. Ooh, and the pigment already, yes. I'm telling you guys, if you are looking, if you feel like you could never get your matte shadows to like stay on, you need to invest in brushes like this. Especially for me, I like doing like a nice all matte, like soft eye, like all mattes, like neutral shades. And if you feel like you just can't get the pigment to pop, you need this brush. Like this is literally the brushes to get. Like don't be using brushes like these. This is great for shimmers, but they're not great to pick up mattes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this side. All right, and then I'm gonna take this brush right here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and like blend out the edges of this slightly. I don't want it to be too much, you know. Actually, I'm gonna go back in with this brush and I'm going to like blend out this top part, but at the same time, like I'm blending like on top of that first green shade to kind of like blend these two shades into each other. So now taking this other Morphe M433 brush, I'm gonna go into the shade called Fufu, which is a dish that, you know, I mean, like I'm Nigerian, so we definitely eat that, but other African countries definitely have their own like fufu and like soups. Well, really their own soups that they eat with it. So fufu really isn't just like like a Nigerian thing, because everybody has like their own soups. But anyway, so taking this shade, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the outer part of my eye, and I'm loving how dark these colors are, because like I swatched these earlier, like, you know, to see how they were like blend into each other. I was like, let's give them a little light, you know, but definitely when like there's a base to back it up. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The only thing I'm worried about is that this dark green is really kind of taking over, and I want to be able to still see that Serengeti shade. So I'm gonna go back in with this brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and place this here, so that way that shade is still being seen. What I want to do is I'm going to take this brush right here. This is a Sephora Pro number 10 brush. Take the shade Motherland. And I'm going to be very like light with how I grab this, and use that to like blend this shade out. Okay, and then I'm going to take this small brush here. I'm going to go back into that Fufu shade, and I'm just going to go ahead and place this down. Okay, so I think I am content with the way these matte shades have been placed. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my primer. I'm gonna cut my crease again, and we're gonna go ahead and get into some of these shimmer shades. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got most of it cut. I'm kind of bummed because you don't really see, now that I have this done, you don't really see the Serengeti shade that I put down. I mean, but I still like it though. I still like what's happening here, but we're gonna see what we can do so that way I can still kind of get more colors to pop, because right now it's giving very much dark green, light green, and I don't like that. I don't like that. So I'm gonna see what I can do to get that shade to still be there. Oh, I was grabbing the Culture palette. No, I don't need that palette. Okay, so let's look at some of these shimmers. I have my mind set on some, but let me see here. Okay. So I was drawn to this shade and this shade, and let me go ahead and swatch these. Ooh, ooh, this shade right here. Oh snap! So you guys. So this shade right here, I think it's called Joss, J-O-S. This shade. This is a multi-chrome, because I'm looking at it from this angle. Like, do y'all see that? It's like blue, purple, green. If I shift it a certain way. Let me see, maybe if I hold my mirror up, can you guys see that? Do y'all see? Okay, yeah, if you see my mirror, you see that it's like a different shade. So This might be good for the outer part. Let me swatch this as well too. See, on the hand, they look the same, but y'all, in person, basically what I'm trying to say, it's a multi-chrome, okay? It's a multi-chrome that we're looking at here. And I love when Juvia's Place like sneaks these into like their palettes. Okay, so what I have in mind was to take this shade on the inner part of my eye. But now I kind of want something just a little bit lighter than that. Just a little bit lighter. Let me see. Maybe this shade right here. Let's see, what does this look like next to that? Okay, actually, I think I kind of like this one a little bit more. So I'm thinking maybe this. We'll take this small brush. This is a Sephora Pro number 15. And I'm going to go into this shade first. Go ahead and place that down. Oh, this is a beautiful, beautiful color. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Okay, and then I'm gonna take another brush. I'm gonna take this brush and I'm gonna go into that shade called Kingdom, this color right here. And we're gonna go ahead and place, oh, definitely grabbing that a little too hard. Let's see how this looks. Oh, this is a nice follow-up color to that. Yes. And yet again, I need something that's going to make like that Serengeti shade pop. So I'm thinking of going in with that Joss shade that I said. And do I have a brush to use that with? Okay, so I'm gonna go to just take the same brush that I used to put that Kingdom shade. We're just gonna use the backside, and I'm gonna go into that multi-chrome. And let's go ahead and just take this. Let's see how that looks. And that is looking beautiful. I am loving the variations of colors that is going on here on my eye. I'll take this side of the brush and just kind of put a little bit more of that Kingdom shade. Okay, and then I kind of want to be risky and go back into Serengeti and put that what's left there. Let's see how that looks. And then we'll fade it into like that dark green. Let's see how that looks. Okay, I think I'm loving this. My camera just is the weirdest thing ever, but okay, we're back. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take that shade and we're gonna place that there. Okay, and then where is the brush that I used? Okay, yeah. And then the shade that I used to put down the Fufu shade, I'm just gonna go ahead and take that and just kind of like blend that into that a little bit, ever so slightly, because I don't want it to take over, because they're so close in color that it's easy for this shade to get like covered up with that. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and take this brush again, go into that Joss shade and just blend it into this better. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. I am loving this. And then I'm gonna go into this brush again that I used to put down that very first green shade, which was Festive. And I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, kind of like emphasize this color again, because I really haven't touched it much since I put it down the first time around. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cute. This is so cute. Okay. And I want to just do a little extra. I feel like I want to put something in the corner, like the inner corner, but something that's not green. I'm kind of leaning towards something purple. Like, let me see. What does this look like? Nah. Or maybe I should do a matte. How would a matte look? Like this in the inner part of the eye? I don't know. Should I stop here? Like, this is so pretty in person, but I feel like I just want it to be like a little bit more. I think I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I like the way this came out. I'm gonna leave it alone, okay? Because I don't want to just do something and then like I end up hating it and I'm like, oh crap. So that is the eye look. I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera. I'm gonna do the rest of my face. I'll be back to give you guys the completed look, give you my overall thoughts on the palette, and we're gonna wrap up the video. All right, you guys, so this is the completed look. So real quick, on my lips, I just have on a regular brown lip liner that I got from the beauty supply store. I have on the Fenty lipstick in Uncuffed. And then I topped it off with the cream gloss bomb in the shade Mauve Wives. And then for my bottom shadow, I just took the dark green shade that I put on the outer V, the Fufu shade. So yes, that is what I did here. So let's, I'll just listen to on our cheese. Oh gosh. Yeah, I put on too much lip gloss. Okay. So this palette, I believe, retails for $36. I was able to get a 20% discount code by, I don't know, you know how like when you sign up for their text message or something? I don't know. They were offering it. I was like, yeah, because I don't feel like paying full price. So yes, there's that. This palette comes with how many shades in here? We have 6 times 5, so it comes with 30 shades in the palette. Yep, 30 shades. I mean, I like it. I really do like the palette. Is it needed? Probably not. I feel like if you collect Juvias eyeshadows, you probably already have most of these colors. But I mean, for me, I am a collector, so I do like to, you know, get every palette. I did have fun with this. I feel like it's definitely green heavy. I love the greens in here. They're really fun. I feel like they definitely are cohesive and they flow with each other. I need to come and play around with the other part of the palette, but right off the bat, the green stood out to me. It captured my attention and it made me want to play with it. Honestly, I feel like I've done a look like this before. I mean, have I? I'm like yes and no. But I do like the look. I think it's really pretty. But yeah, I don't think there's really anything else to say about this. But anyways, go ahead and comment down below if you plan on picking this palette up or if you did pick it up and what are your thoughts on it. Also like the video, please, 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 please like the video. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. And yes, until next time, I will talk to you beauties later. Bye.